Hello Craigslist, this is my 1984 Toyota Camry. As you can see, for the age of the car, it's actually in extremely good condition. I just washed it, in fact. For an 84, usually the paint's all faded and gone, but as you can see, it's all there. I'll get in it and show you how the car runs. As you can see, it has a little bit of cosmetic damage, but that's only in the interior, which is right there. Just the door panel. Probably needs to be replaced. But other than that, it's got a new Sony stereo. The aftermarket speakers that were put in the car are not the best, but they work. The AC works, heater works, everything in the car works. Show you how it starts right up. No check engine lights, the brake light and the seat belt, stereo, show you. Sounds nice. Show you how it drives. When the car's a little bit cold, it likes to misfire when you take off. But once the car is warmed up, or it's just a warm day, it drives completely fine. I've been taking it to Hayward from Livermore every day, and it's done well. I haven't had any problems with it. Stops nice. Power steering is a little rough, but it's still pretty easy to turn. I've kept it all up to date with transmission fluid and oil and stuff like that, antifreeze. It's got good tires. The only problem with the car is the registration, which is off. It's about $300 with DMV. And the car will be a lien sale because the previous owner did not have a title to give me. He said it was a lost title and said take the lien papers into DMV and they will issue a title. Hence why the car is cheap. I am only asking $850, which the car to me is worth $1,500 just because of the shape that it's in. But I need to get a truck, so if you are willing to trade, I will take any sort of old Ford F-150, F-250, Chevy C10, C20, Silverado, anything you got. I will not take anything lower than a V6 though, and I don't normally drive Japanese vehicles. That's another thing, I really only buy American trucks, but this little car, it's done really well, and I'm surprised because normally I don't drive Japanese, but this car's done okay. It would be pretty good for a college student or high school student or someone who just wants cheap transportation. I mean, with that gas gauge right there, I filled it up with half a tank, went from Livermore to Walnut Creek, to Daly City, to Pacifica, back to Daly City, then back to Livermore, and I have a quarter of a tank left. So that's pretty impressive. It's about $30 to fill the whole car up. I put a lot of additives in it, the fuel additives, so everything in the car stays healthy. It'll go on the freeway just fine at 75. When you take it over 80, it does okay. It has actually run away from me at 90 miles an hour, and then the front end started to shake a little. But I asked one of my friends who's got a 92 Toyota Camry and said that's completely normal. It's just the way they are. As you can see, it's quiet, smooth. It's a good car. And and I will not hesitate to drive it to you. All you got to do is pay me for the gas, and I will not hesitate to drive the car to you. There it is. You can contact me or text me, preferably text anytime, to 925-961-6454, or you can reply to the ad. I don't want any scams. I don't want any unfair trades. If you do have something to trade, it's okay if the registration is out a little bit. But I've been scammed enough on Craigslist, so had enough of that. I bought the car from Pleasanton, and the guy said that the only reason why the registration is out of date is because he has 3 cars and completely stopped driving this one. So I picked it up, and I've been using it as a commuter for about a little over a month, and it's done well. Turns really well. There's no problems with the car. There you go.